Hello, welcome to the first episode of Let's Have a Drink About That. My name's Cam, along with my co-host.
I am Taylor, and our very special guest for our very first inaugural episode is a great friend of mine, known since kindergarten. Cam has known him for a couple years now. Great friend Bryan.
How's it going? I'm Bryan.
Bryan, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
So basically, all this podcast is us just sitting around talking about anything, and that comes to mind while having a drink of choice. And our very first drink of choice is, of course, Budweiser, American Classic.
You gotta keep it classic, Not too expensive for a 20-pack of bottles. We're still gonna feel pretty good.
All right, so the very first thing we're going to talk about is the saga between Bryan and his fucking, I want to say MILF, but I don't. His girl.
Yeah.
Bryan, all right. We get a, huh?
No names.
Okay.
You almost said it.
Okay, well, all right.
I
You're
thought
right.
you said girlfriend.
I said girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, back to it.
All right, so anyway,
All right,
yeah.
all right. So-
get the
so-
whole
so-
backstory.
So we know, some of this story, but Bryan has come to us today and said there's more to it. So just take it from the top, where it all started.
Yeah, let's go from the very beginning.
Until the new shit. Boom, the fucking ball slapping, cum guzzling shit, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
All right.
Too excessive there, bud.
Who cares, man?
But, yeah, no. Let's see, where do I start? No, we used to work together out at a warehouse that I'm working at now. And what else? We worked together, and then we started to get a little close, started talking. And here's the story. Here's why it gets all twisted here, because she has been dating somebody for almost 7 years here. She has a kid who is 14.
How old is she again?
Who? Her?
Yeah.
She is 30.
30. How old are
She's
you?
30. I am 23.
A fresh 23.
Yeah, I just turned 23 a couple weeks
A
ago.
fucking fresh 23, boys.
And
Alright.
yeah, basically when I met her, I just turned 21, so she was 28. And we were talking, we communicated.
Oh, so you've known her for a while.
Yeah, I've known
2
her.
years.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Did you guys, connect right away? Or was
No,
it
when you first get hired in, you're just like,
Yeah,
little bitch.
maybe for you.
For everybody, what you talking about, Willis? But
I don't know, son.
yeah. So
I'm
we
pretty straight.
no, I had this one bomb ass coworker. She was cool and everything, and then the girl. Let's give a little code name here. Let's go with
Say the letter.
Django.
Say the
Oh,
letter.
this is Django.
Say the letter of her first name. Just say that. Say the letter.
That's too excessive.
Is it too
I will
excessive?
go with that. Let's just say S.
S? Okay.
Yeah, her last name.
Some gossip girl shit.
S for
Yeah.
SpongeBob and S for Sandy.
So yeah, so she would always would always come by and give us labels and everything, and we start talking, and then finally some whack job, he got fired because he got arrested for drinking and driving. It was his fourth DUI. Yeah, dude, motherfucker went through 4 of them, and then he got arrested.
We know somebody who did that. He didn't get fired, but he just didn't show up.
He spent 2 years. He spent 2 years in the joint too.
All right, but anyway.
This dude has a double tether. He's got an alcohol tether and then house arrest.
He's strapped up both ankles.
He was, yeah.
Oh,
at the time.
that is crazy.
And so yeah, and he got fired because he got arrested, and so I replaced him. So I moved my press to her press where she inspected the parts, and so we just started talking, connecting, and then we just got into our whole life story. You spend somebody 10 hours out of the day. What the hell are you going to talk about? Are you going to talk about sunshines and rainbows? Are you going to talk about everything? So,
Exactly.
and it's just easily, we connected instantly. As soon as we started working with each other, we felt comfortable with each other.
Mhm.
And, shit was real.
You take a sip.
Yeah, I gotta take a swig here.
Take a couple fucking swigs, boy.
I might have to go through like probably 6 beers for the story to be over.
No way.
No, over exaggerating, but maybe 3. But
That's a good number.
And
A couple, 2 trees.
so we start talking and everything, and then she starts telling me that she has a 13. Well, at the time she had a 12-year-old daughter at that time, and she was telling me how her dad got deported back to Mexico because he had a sexual harassment charge.
Oh
my god.
And yeah, I think he had 2 of them. Like the first one, he was like
in the United States.
In the United States.
So
actually, no, it was 1 here and 1 in Mexico.
I was gonna say
that's what happened. That's why he got deported.
The U.S. don't give out just handouts. They give people green cards, you know.
Right? Yeah. And
damn, dog.
I mean,
so, yeah,
homeboys trying to pull game across the board.
That's
and
crazy.
he was 21 at the time or 19, so he's like legal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he did construction, so he was at schools, like high schools. So he started hitting out minors. Yeah, so he cheated on S.
Okay.
And found all that out, and then he got deported, and then he got put in prison for 6 years.
Damn.
Yeah, prison. You know,
in Mexico?
Yeah, in Mexico.
Yeah. That sounds scary.
So throughout her daughter's life,
yeah, true.
Throughout her whole daughter's life, she's never met her dad. She's talked to him.
Yeah.
So is he still in prison then?
No. He
yeah.
got out. Like I think he just got out like a couple years ago.
Okay.
Ooh. That hurt. So yeah, and then he would like write her and shit, so she like kept all the letters, you know, for her sake and whatnot. So yeah, S is telling me that she's unhappy with this guy. Like the guy, she was telling me like in the beginning, like she was so happy with him and everything, you know, like the beginning sparks,
the honeymoon stage.
Yeah, honeymoon.
The honeymoon stage of her daughter's dad.
No, her daughter's dad's out of the picture now.
Okay.
This is the guy
that
she's been with.
All right. Is that where we just jumped in right there?
Yeah, we jumped right into.
That was all right. That was a quick dive. All right.
I know. Yeah, my bad.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, she's telling me now she's with this guy. Like she worked with him. That's how they met.
And how long was she with him?
She's been with him for almost 7 years now.
Oh yeah, you said that. Okay.
Like
you
12 times.
What do you mean?
I said it like 12 times.
Did you?
No way, Doug. You said it once in the beginning.
Whatever. Just believe what you want.
Okay.
Wait, so do they work at the same place you work? You guys all work together?
Hold on. So they met when they worked back then, 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Okay.
And then he quit and then came to where I work now, So he
did?
Yeah, he worked there.
Where you work right now?
So yeah, no, he worked. Like he used to work where I work now.
Okay.
And he got her into it, so now they're working together again at the company I work in now. And then I got hired in here, and I met the dude. Like we met, and
so you guys know each other.
Somewhat. He was only there for like 5 months, and then
okay.
he quit for another job, a new job.
Okay.
And yeah, so then that's when we started working together. Well, actually, we started working together like a year when I'd been there, and so yeah, and then he left, and then now it's just us, and we got close when she's telling me everything,
mm-hmm.
Their first everything, like fucking, I'm in the friend zone right now, basically, but I'm not seeing it as something more because I'm just like, I'm still a young boy, So I don't even, what are boobs? But she's got big boobs too. She's good. She's nice. But
all right.
Ooh.
So yeah, and shit kicked off. She told me everything, and then she starts telling me how unhappy she is with him because there's no more spark. Like that's what she was basically saying. Like this guy's a fucking asshole. I don't hate the guy, but yet again, I don't respect him.
Okay. Or respect him as a man?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't respect, because in the beginning, you're going to try to take care of her and her daughter, like, you're just like, oh, yeah, walked into it knowing he has a responsibility.
Okay, that's a good topic we can go back to right after this, but keep going. That's a good topic. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
So, he knew his responsibility.
Mhm.
He jumped in on it, and then, like 2-3 years later, that's when shit started happening. He started not caring. Oh, by the way, this guy, he used to be married to a stripper.
Sweet.
And she cheated on him.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
Right, like
That's
that
a
shit
shocker,
is
dude.
coming at you quick. And got divorced, and that's when they started hanging out. When he got divorced, that's
Okay.
when they started talking. So like he never really got single to where he can actually be happy. So I feel like he's not over his ex yet because she told me that he would randomly text her, or no, she would text him and he would delete the messages. And be like, oh, yeah, she messaged me, all this. She goes, can I read the messages? And he goes, oh, sorry, I deleted them. So it's like, whatever.
I mean, I can see that from, like, her standpoint, but also his, you know? 'Cause maybe he just doesn't want to see him. Doesn't want to know that he's there.
Maybe.
No, he knew they talked.
So he texted back. And
Yeah,
they had a
he would text back
conversation,
because
and
she
then
would.
he deleted
Yeah,
it?
he like.
Oh, he would text back.
She would ask a question and he would text back.
Oh, okay.
That's what he would say. So.
Okay.
If I was him, I would just, if I was still gonna delete it, then I would just delete it right away, cause then I wouldn't want to look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
If he was gonna
this
talk,
guy's
then
a
it's
fucking
different.
nut. This guy is a loose cannon.
Oh, he's a fucking loony.
Yes, like from what S is telling me, like,
Okay.
God, this guy's
All right,
fucking.
go off on that guy after. So just
Okay,
just
so
yeah.
continue down the
So
the
he's
curvy
been
road.
cheated on before by his ex-wife, and so he jumps into a relationship quick as fuck, and
With S.
with S,
Okay.
with S, and he knew his responsibility. He took up on it for a couple years, and then after that, and then she said he started falling.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like didn't care. He basically he's an impulsive buyer, so he would buy shit to make it. My guess he would buy shit just so he would think that makes them happy, but in reality it's like we don't need that because he bought a hot tub and a fucking telescope that they don't even use. This telescope was like almost $300.
You should ask him for it.
Dude,
That would be so sad.
They would be.
I'd take it. I'll look through that shit every day.
Hey, bro, I'll take the telescope and the hot tub. You know what I'm saying?
And your bitch, dog.
Fuck your bitch. But I didn't though. I didn't know. So So then she's telling me how he what?
Continue.
You go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. So this guy he's not caring anymore.
Okay. This has been like after how many years? They said they've been together for like 7 years.
Almost 7 years, and then this shit started happening like 2 to 3 years ago.
Okay.
Basically, up to when I met S.
Oh, okay.
That is when she said that's when shit was falling apart because she was down one day, and I was like, hey, what's wrong? Because she looked at her phone. She goes, nothing, it's fine. And then me being me, I antagonized it. I was like, yo, like what's going on? Because usually she's dope as fuck. We laugh, we joke, prank each other, we do everything. And then she just one day just done. And I was like, what's wrong? And she goes, nothing, it's fine. And then I was just like, throughout the whole day, I'm being annoying. And she finally like opens up, and then this is when we actually start opening up about each other, like finding problems and shit, getting really comfortable. And she told me that his ex texted him. That's when, like, he would let her know that like, hey, she texted me, but he wouldn't show the text and everything. And so that happened, and she let it go. She was just like, whatever, I trust you, it's okay.
Really?
Yeah. She's dope. Like she's awesome.
It feels like she kind of like, because he deleted the messages. It was like she felt probably like she had to, like.
Yeah, she hasn't.
She's like, I can't prove anything. So so I have to trust you.
Exactly, because there's no
that's,
evidence.
And that's really fucked up, like on her part. For it, she's like fucking with her, like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so I was like later in the story, this will come back up, and he doesn't do anything with their family. Like with her family, because she's Mexican, so she's Latino, and
yeah,
God, she's awesome. I tell you.
Are you in love, bro?
Huh, dude?
Our baby boy's in love.
Honestly, I could say it, but
Oh,
like
man.
it just now that shit's happening, it's like, fuck,
Okay.
like, fuck. But drink to that.
Dude, right? Jesus.
Drink to that shit.
Cheers, mates.
Winnie.
And she was like, and then we got really close. And then she left to go work with him. Now she works with him, and then
Still to this day they work together.
they still work, and then it's living hell for her.
I bet.
Now.
Really?
Well, I honestly I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a couple days. I haven't talked to her in about a week now.
Okay.
Shit fucking sucks. But okay, so yep, she's going to leave to work with him because it's better pay. You know, it actually works with her schedule.
Mhm.
It's so much better for her. So she left, and then we exchanged numbers, and then this is when we get really close. Like, till this day, she says she didn't have feelings for me.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking A, Helen Keller can tell that is bullshit. Like, she can read that shit on Braille and be like, hey, bullshit.
Oh my god.
That was fucked.
That was hard.
That was fucked. That was like
Watch
the
your mouth,
level you were like way up here.
Yeah, so.
You don't cross the line, Brian.
But yeah, so like, it's all bullshit how I see it. But, you know, like women, you don't know fucking women's feelings. Nobody does.
They don't even know their own feelings.
No, they don't. Not
like to be like a sexist asshole or anything, but it's facts. Like, you can't argue with me on that. You just can't.
No.
And you won't be able to because I'll just tell you you're wrong.
All right, straight to the point. So,
I'm not saying anything.
We exchanged numbers, and then we planned to. We had a plan for all of our coworkers basically. Still, we went out for dinner, and
where do you guys go?
Oh, we went to Lindo, Mexico, bro.
Okay.
Ah,
Where's that again?
right off 28th Street in Burlingame.
Oh yeah.
That's for anybody. We all range from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yep.
If you know that area,
if you live in Grand Rapids, you know where that is.
you know
Grand
Lindo,
Rapids,
you
Wyoming.
know Lindo, Mexico. If you're from Grand Rapids,
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, he's getting down.
Sorry, but so we went to Lindo.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Chug your beer and it's coming back up.
So we went to Lindo, and then we sat next to each other, you know, whatever. And then we leave. Oh, I forgot to tell you about our first hug. So this shit.
Oh my god.
This shit was
all right.
Homeboy's in love.
Dude,
bro.
he is. All right, let's let him
Just
rock.
let him. Just let him.
So
rock.
like her last day, like I waited after work probably like 15 minutes just so she can say bye to people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We exchanged numbers and we hugged, dude. This hug lasted for like a minute. Like it was probably one of the best hugs of my life.
I feel that. I know what that feels like.
Exactly.
Me too.
You know, you get that
You
one
gotta know.
hug. You know, it's your crush.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to let go.
Everybody should know what that feels like by now. No matter what, if you're
Even for
If you're 14,
15,
if you're
yeah.
14, 15, 16, 27,
45,
30,
45, 89.
69.
Yeah.
Just trying to get it up. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we
68.
hug, and then
Okay.
you know when you let go of somebody, you know, and then like. You know, when you hug and then you like let go, but you're still holding on, you know, like you're looking at each other.
Yeah.
A little movement came in, so like, you know, like little kissy action about to show up, and I was like, fuck. So I like whipped a corky cup. I was like, where? Because I didn't want that shit to happen, you know. Like,
Why?
I don't want to be the one to ruin their relationship.
Dog, you should have kissed her, man.
Well, should have cut a water up. That shit
that's-
happened last year.
That is destiny, dude.
You missed out on Destiny.
Destiny takes course. There's another destiny after that. There's another path. But
Okay. You're right.
so whatever, and we hug, and then we hug again. We probably hug like 5 more times after that shit, and then whatnot. And then we went to Lindo, Mexico the next day, you know.
Okay.
And then we hugged again, and like we're hugging, and she goes, "God, I love your hugs."
Was it like a real hug? Like
Dude, this tight.
like a
Like,
like
oh yeah,
you're-
like she's under, I'm over, and I'm just
Oh,
like
okay.
hugging her, you know, like. And
What she smell like?
God, dude, she like
Tacos?
huh?
You're at Lindo, Mexico, so I assume tacos.
What? Yeah, tacos, bro.
Smell like some like fruit.
Tacos, burritos. What?
Smell like some fruit or something.
Some nice what is that shit called? Perfume.
What she smell? Dude, she got some good ass perfume.
Oh yeah.
And body lotion.
Mm.
And
Can we just pause for a second? Just say, because we all know what the hell that smells like.
Agreed.
And then we hug, you know, and she goes, God, I love your hugs. I never want to let go. I was like, yeah, me either. I never want to let go of you. I'm so thankful you're in my life, you know, like we're going through that. Like every chance that we got, we were so like we told each other how thankful we were that life put us where we are now for a reason. And we always remind each other how grateful and how thankful that was.
Yeah.
And it would be so nice and, you know, a little sentimental. And so whatever, and then we start get closer. We saw a movie. What was our first movie? Excuse me.
You saw a movie together or by yourself? That's just a question.
No, with her and her daughter. Oh yeah. So like it's.
So this is like
a
the
real thing.
This is like the real stage now.
Yes.
This is like real.
Like shit. Like we're hanging out. You know. But like we're doing
like
as best friends though.
Okay, this is like your best friends.
Yeah.
This is like the real shit. This is like the first time it's been like super real.
Yeah. Like this, like we exchanged numbers, you know, and then we started hanging out. And you
started hanging out. But this is like the first time you hung out with her and her daughter. That means it's like fucking serious.
Yeah.
That means she has like a way deeper connection.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think like let's say,
you know,
if any of us had a kid and you're dating this girl, right? You wouldn't just bring your kid to meet this girl, random girl, right?
Right. Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
It's serious, you know.
Yeah. Unless they actually mean something.
Well, and the thing is that she doesn't trust her daughter with him.
With
douchebag.
Okay.
And
wait, what do you mean? I don't get it.
Why?
The dude drinks. He's a heavy alcoholic.
Okay.
He goes nuts.
Oh.
Then one time she bought a plant, and he got mad that she got a plant and whipped out a shotgun and was threatening to shoot the fucking plant.
That's fucking crazy talk.
Yeah, that's
guy is fucking nuts.
That's wild.
And so yeah, and then we go see a movie.
What movie? Remember?
I'm trying to think of it, but I think no, that wasn't our first movie.
Was it a kids movie?
Might have been. I think it was a funny movie. I can't remember, but we saw at least like 4 or 5 movies with each other.
And her daughter with her.
Mm-hmm. Like we only hung out like twice without her daughter. Like, we went out to lunch and dinner, and you know we did a lot of shit together. Like
was that like when you went out just you and her? Was it like a more date vibe or like just like you and her just hanging?
Just a little bit of both, you know, just whatever. Like I offer to pay. She's like, no, it's okay. Like, I can pay for it. I don't give a shit. She goes, no, it's okay.
I'm making money, bitch.
I make money, motherfucker. So, yeah, we hang out, you know. And then one day she goes, hey, would you like to meet my mom?
She asked you.
Yeah, she goes, would you want to meet my mom sometime? I was like, yeah, you know.
Okay.
What?
At this point, right, so you've been... Her daughter, and you have been out multiple occasions, right? Yes. You guys have all hung out. You've met her daughter multiple times. She knows who you are.
Oh, dude, she loves me.
And she
we're like literally like we hang out like we're friends.
And she asked you to meet her mother.
Yeah, she was.
But this is this. Has she told you she has feelings for you yet? At this point,
no.
That's basically her way. That's basically her way of saying it. I don't know how she could.
And as this is going on. As this is going on, she is feeling more distant to her boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, he's not doing anything. Like, she said they would only have sex, like, once a month. And the only time they would have sex is because he's drunk.
Did you lay the pipe or what?
Huh? No, I didn't lay the pipe.
I don't believe you.
Believe me, dude. I can tell you, like, nothing has happened. All we have done is hug. That is it.
That's it?
That is it.
You ain't giving her a kiss on the forehead?
No.
A little ass grab.
Boundaries, dude. Like I'm telling you, like I don't want to be the one that has her cheat on. She's too good of a girl. She's great. She's amazing. And
you told her how you feel, right?
Oh, every chance we got, we always told each other how we feel.
But you told her like, hey,
Well,
you
when
told
shit
her-
hit the fan, that's when shit came out from the both of us.
Oh, okay. Oh no, all right. Keep going. Then.
That's
keep
what I'm
going.
saying.
All
like,
right, keep going. Keep going. Then. All right, keep
it
going.
builds up, dude. It gets
Okay.
milky.
Okay.
This shit gets spicy. Like, it's like,
All right, keep
dude,
going.
I'm
Keep
telling
going.
you, this is a kick in the ass. And so as we're hanging out, you know, like she asks him to hang out, like, hey, we're doing this, you want to come with? And he would be like, oh, who are you going with? And she would be like, oh, I'm going with my mom, with my sister, and everything. And he'd be like, oh, no, it's fine, I won't do this. He never did anything with her. They did nothing. And when she wanted to make plans with him, he won't go.
Mm-hmm.
And she would be like, all right, you know, whatever. Just shrugged it off. She'd get upset, you know. But if he made plans and she didn't want to go, the guy would get pissed.
Okay.
He'd be like, why? Why don't you want to go? And she'd be like, because I just don't want to go. Like, I have other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, this guy I think, is low-key racist. Because, like, I'm not kidding. Like, because she asked, like, why don't you ever want to hang out with my family? You know, me and my family. You know, like, they want to see you. They want to, you know, how you doing? And she said they barely saw each other. Like, he would rarely go with her family with anything.
Like he wouldn't like family cookout or family dinners or any shit like that.
No,
like,
nothing.
You know, that's fucking insane. I'd be all over that shit.
Yeah.
I like it authentic Mexican food.
Dude.
Are you fucking insane? How are you gonna pass that up? That dude's a nut job.
I don't know.
If I don't even know the girl. I'd be like, I'm there. I need me some of that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever the hell. All right.
No,
Anyway.
I know what you're saying,
Dude, like I can't. I'm not gonna. Like that's crazy.
Dude,
I ain't gonna pass up on that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. And when we're at, like, you know, eating lunch, you know, and everything at work, when we worked with each other, I wouldn't bring lunch. Sometimes she would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring you lunch."
Okay.
Like, she would like, she would bring me the shit, like, leftovers that she would make. You know.
Okay.
You know, she's a good ass cook.
Is she? What's your favorite meal?
Oh, and she's a vegetarian.
Oh, okay, really?
She doesn't eat, dude. The shit she makes it with no meat.
What's the favorite? What is your favorite thing that she's ever made that you just brought to you and that you've eaten? Like what is it? Like vegetarian, yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
She made this
Excuse me.
meatless enchiladas.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what she put in there, but dude, the shits were bomb. You know, like, ooh wee.
like tofu or something.
I think it was tofu.
Yeah,
I think it was tofu.
Dude, I've had you know one thing about tofu is it's like a weird like rubbery thing. You ever seen tofu before?
Yeah, I've had it. She always bring me food with tofu in it.
Yeah, but it's like, have you ever actually seen it though? Before
it's like
this
like
block.
spongy.
It's like this block of like rubber sponge, right?
Yeah, it's like,
dude, like okay, but like back.
It tastes good though.
Dude, back in the when I was like a junior in high school, junior senior in high school, my mom would make tofu cookies, right? But like, it's weird because it was like tofu cookies, but it tastes like regular cookies. It was like it was better than regular cookies.
It's healthier.
It was like, but she would make like peanut butter chocolate chip tofu cookies.
Yo, someone wrote you a novel, bro.
Oh, my buddy Devin. Anyway.
Okay.
And dude, they were so fucking good. It was weird because I was like, this doesn't seem right. It had like a weird texture because tofu has a weird texture.
Yeah,
you know?
But it tastes good though. Like,
if you know how to make it, like you can make anything taste good if you know how to cook, right?
Dude, she's a phenomenal cook.
Really?
Oh, and she would like make these pasta, like pasta with like soup type deals. Soup with cactus in it, cacti.
Cactus.
Yeah, cactus is actually really good.
You can eat cactus. I mean, like I knew you could do that, but like, how do you eat cactus?
Like, I don't know. I don't know how she did it. She made it and it tastes good. And
that's crazy.
And he would never eat any of her cooking. Like this guy, like he'd get mad at her because she doesn't eat meat. He goes, "Why don't you even eat meat?" Like,
I get that because fucking dog, I can't give up. Like,
right, dude. Meat.
I can't. Anyway, like some vegan food is good. Like if you can,
we have the meat.
If you can make it, you know what I'm saying. Like, like anything can be good if you know how to cook.
Yeah, the guy he wouldn't eat her cooking. He wouldn't do anything with her family. And here's his reason, because she can speak English. She's bilingual. She can speak English, so it's fair for her to go hang out with his family. His family. But since he can't speak Spanish,
Yeah.
since he's been with her for almost 7 years and didn't even try to learn to speak Spanish, he goes, "Oh, I don't want to hang out with your family because I don't know what they're saying."
Like if you, like,
I had no problem. Like her mom would talk, like her and I would have like a conversation, as would translate.
like if you like okay, Grand Rapids is such like a diverse like where
Yeah,
we
we
live
have
is pretty
everything.
diverse. If you don't know at least some sort of Spanish, like you don't have to be fluent, but you know some words, right?
Yeah, like
Like,
I
it's
know
not
not to
it's
get
not
mad.
it's not hard, you know. Like we live in a pretty diverse place.
Yeah, it's like this is a guy like he just never really cared to learn. Like he never really cared for her family. Like I don't know, he just basically kept her there. She would do the cooking. She would do the cleaning. She would do his laundry. She would do everything for this guy. And if he tried to do something, he would mess it up, and then he would blame her for it. Like, oh, because you didn't do this, I had to do it. That's why it's like this. It's like, what? Bro, step back a second. Like, actually look at how you're treating her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, since he can't speak Spanish, he ain't going to hang out with her family, because it's not fair. But it's fair for him to get mad at her if she doesn't want to hang out with his family because she can speak English. You know?
That's weird because that seemed like the roles are reversed. You know what I'm saying? That seemed like shit. I don't want to say that.
That's what I'm saying. He's like low key racist. You know?
You think he's racist?
Hmm?
You think he's racist?
I
mean, it makes sense, but like,
not really like racist, but like I don't know, like he just doesn't seem to care to learn anything about her family. You know
it's like she seems like she's in like an opposite stereotypical relationship between a man and a woman. Because usually in a stereotypical one, it's like the woman getting mad at a dude, like not wanting to do shit she wants to do. But in this case, it's like flip flopped.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that's how
it is.
How any relationship, that's how all relationships are. It's like a stereotypical one. Like the woman gets mad when he doesn't want to do something, but this and that, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Society like put labels on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a stereotypical one.
Yeah.
But anyway, go
ahead. But yeah, so she goes, "Hey, would you want to meet my mom sometime?" I was like, "Yeah, like let me know where." And we hang out, and I met her mom. I met her sister. Cool as hell. Like we instantly clicked.
What's her mom's name?
Her name. They have the same name.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Yeah, just different middle names. That's it.
Really? All right, never mind then. Okay.
So she's basically a junior. But
oh damn, dude. Man, dude, Hispanics are crazy. They're just all about naming people like the same shit. They just keep it going. The generations keep it going.
Let it roll.
That's kind of tight. I mean, like, what if your name is like you're like the 9th person in line at the same fucking name? Like, you guys are fucking running shit.
You gotta keep the family name in mind, Doug.
So yeah, and we hang out. Like, we went to the mall a lot, dude. She would help me shop, because I was like, hey, huh? You good? Oh, she'd help me shop. I was like, hey, can you help me out here? Because I know taste, but I want another person's.
Yeah, of course.
Especially from a girl,
Yeah.
So, make me look good and shit.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, man.
I might kick the beer bottle.
So, yeah, and so we'd hang out. We go see movies. We go to breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like, we literally have done everything, just no physical. Nothing physical at all.
Yeah, hold hands before anything like that?
Messing around.
Messing around, hold hands.
Yeah, we do like the little Wizard of Oz bullshit.
Dude, I never seen Wizard of Oz.
What? Bro, classic.
I know what you're talking about though. Like walk,
but
skip down
you
the
skip
road.
and then you hold hands. Interlock fingers.
That's so fruity.
All that, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, I'm the guy that does shit.
You're in the beginning stages of love. I get it.
Yeah, basically.
I get it.
Her daughter likes me. Like we're all cool, And I met her mom. We clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Like she would translate for me. Like I had no problem talking to her.
Yeah.
Her translating. Like I want to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was still her best friend and everything, I still want to learn Spanish. Like she was teaching me like a little bit of Spanish, and so yeah, we hang out, and then I also went to her daughter's. She did sports. She was in basketball, volleyball, track, and soccer.
Mm-hmm.
She did all that. I went to one of her volleyball games. Actually, 2 of her volleyball games. I went to 2 other volleyball games. I went to multiple basketball games. And I met her nephew.
S's nephew?
Yeah, S's nephew.
Okay.
Little cute kid, dude. And he's like, so went through basketball games, and then soccer came around. Like, I went to basically all her games.
Really?
Basically, like, I was putting myself out. I was like, yo, dude, like, I want to learn, you know, like, I want to be here for you. And he doesn't want to go to the like, he like, the only way he would go is she makes him go. He does not want to be there for her.
Mm-hmm.
And he never really showed interest on being there for her daughter. Like, basically, throughout the years, the guy lost connection with everyone of her side.
Do you think, was that when his, like, addiction to alcohol was, like, developing?
He's always been a drinker. He's got two DUIs.
Okay.
And
I didn't know if that was, like, a correlation.
No, he's always been a drinker.
Okay.
So, as far as I know of.
As far as what you heard, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What she tells me. He would drink on the weeknights, get drunk on the weeknights. Like, how the fuck do you wake up from that?
Dude, like, I'll like have a beer sounds great after work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, 1 beer, 2, 3 beers, that's it.
But like, that's just like the perfect amount for me to fucking pass out.
Oh, dude, yeah,
to
wake up, numb you.
Wake up fine in the morning. Like, I have a great night's sleep.
Mm-hmm. Have that great piss in the morning.
But like, I can't like get shit faced every night. That is insane.
Yeah, the guy would literally fucking go, and he will make her do all the shit. Like, he'd be at home. She would just be coming back home from, like, her daughter's games or something with her mom or her dad or something.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, hey, can you run to the store for me real quick to pick up some beer? She would do it. Like, she fell for everything that this guy's done.
Okay.
It's almost like she's
or
in
ass.
like a mentally
she's her
abusive,
maid.
like, relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm getting out of it,
she's in
too.
like a
Controlling.
She's in like an abusive relationship. Like, he's mentally abusing her. You know.
Basically.
Yeah.
Just basically, like, putting her on, you know, like, I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to do it type of thing. You'd always leave her hanging.
Come on, cuz.
So, and, and he wouldn't do anything with her daughter. Like, he'd just be like, I don't like going. I don't want to go. It's like, this guy's, it's like, you're in a relationship. You knew what you got yourself into.
7 years ago.
Yeah, so almost 7 years ago.
Yeah.
You either back up or you put your foot down and actually realize what the fuck you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
And this guy had not got a clear picture up until a month ago.
Okay.
So, whatever, I'm going to her games, and she would periodically tell him that I went to, like, a game or two.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, we went to the mall once. She basically lied to him about hanging out with me all the time.
That's kind of fucked up on her part, too. But it's like...
But...
Keep herself safe.
Yeah, exactly. It's more fucked up on his part because, like, she's doing it because she knows that if she says anything to him...
She's afraid of him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna... Yeah, you're right. That's how...
And I told her...
That's like... it's like what you said. It's an abusive relationship. Like a mental aspect.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, dude, like, you're not in love with him. You're in love with who he used to be. Yeah. You're just afraid of him.
Memories.
Like, she's petrified, dude. Like,
mm-hmm.
She's literally fucking scared of what he's going to do next.
Yeah.
Because this guy, just recently, like 2 months ago, this guy drank, and he got a hot tub. Some fucked up reason, I don't know why. But he got a hot tub. And, you know, he put that shit boiling, like 103 degrees, dude. That shit's hot.
Yeah. And
he would drink in the hot tub. And what does alcohol do to your blood? And what does heat do to your blood? Thins that shit the fuck out.
Yeah.
This guy gets out of the hot tub and basically almost dies on the ground because his blood pressure was just so fucking high. This guy's heart almost stopped. She's literally like she's scared now. Like she doesn't know what to do with him. She tells him like, hey, you know, like you're doing this. You're hurting me. He did nothing. He just shrugged it off. He goes, oh, okay. He fixes it for a week. Doesn't do anything after that. He would always say he would do this, but he doesn't even do that. You know. Sometimes you go to the gas station and be like, hey, you want something to drink? Or, you know, like just get something nice. And he don't do that. She does it for him. Like, she goes out and buys beer for the guy, and she doesn't ask for anything in return, and the guy doesn't get her anything. You know, like, he thinks he...
If you're really down, you wouldn't have to ask.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to ask you what they want, because you already know what they want.
Besides, I would do that for her.
You almost said it, too.
I know. I would do that for
I could
ass.
tell.
I would do that for her, and I buy her a drink or two, you know, here and there, and just whatever. Just did it. And the guy, he lost all control of his relationship. I don't know. I feel like he was cheating because he'd always hide from when his ex texted him, and he split. It just totally basically took himself out of it. And I don't know, like, he just overreacted on, like, she'd be like, oh, you're cheating. She didn't, like, really bring it up, like, oh, you're cheating on me, type of deal. But, she would just bring up, like, oh, what are you doing this? And he would get all defensive shit. Like, he'd be like, oh, nothing's going on, worry about yourself. He just put her down constantly. And so she would always come to me, you know, like, I was her fucking safety net. And I fell for her. And I fucked up. Like, I fell for somebody who is just going to continue to lie to themselves.
Yeah.
And so, just up to a month ago, right before, the day before my birthday, he texts her and goes, you need to watch it back. You need to watch what you're doing. You're texting some random guy I don't know on an app that deletes messages, Snapchat. She'd always text me through Snapchat.
Yeah.
I always wanted, like, I wanted to text or on Facebook, you know, just because, you know, I get pissed off when I can't remember what I said last, you know. So I'm like, fuck.
Facts. True. So facts.
So yeah, so we say goodnight, good morning. We talk about it. Like, I would call her every day after work for an hour. We literally talked for an hour about stupid shit. Like, everything. Like, we literally talked about everything.
You ain't said the L word yet, have you?
Huh?
You said the L word yet, have you? No? Okay.
I ain't gonna say it. I don't know it yet. I'm not even, I haven't even done anything with her. We just hugged, that's it.
Okay.
Look at
Alright,
but I feel like I do. But yet again, I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I know I'm like dragging this shit out, like ball stretch, you know. But
no, this is actually going pretty well, I thought. Pretty interesting so far.
So yeah, and he texts her saying all that. He's like, you need to watch it back. You're texting some guy on an app that gets deleted after you look at it. And she tells me that, and this is where I go, fuck. This is it. Say hello and goodbye. I told her that. I was like, he is that guy. He would be that guy that goes, me or him. And, you know, she's a very good girl. Like, if something good happens in her life, she keeps it and she wants to keep it. She doesn't want to let go of it. And she didn't want to let go of me, but she also doesn't want to let go of him. I don't know why. He literally gives her a million reasons to leave.
Yeah.
But for some reason, she chooses that one reason to stay. She's a beautiful, loving, caring woman. And
those are strong words.
she is. Like, she's intelligent. She's independent. She raised her daughter for 15 years, for Christ's sakes. 14. By herself, basically. Dad's not even in the picture. She did that all on her own. And that's what I'm attracted to her, dude. It's like, damn, that's some
fucking crazy shit.
That's incredible. Like,
yeah.
I admire the shit out of that about her. And I tell her that. It's like, dude, like, most women, you know, like, they just go from guy to guy. Like, I know a girl now that just goes, oh, fuck you, I'm going to another guy. Dude, her daughter, this other girl's daughter, literally knows who she has slept with. And she's 5. That's fucked up.
Oh, God.
And she's not like that. She cares a lot about people and the feelings, and she has a strong connection with her reputation. And so yeah, whatever. Back into it. Here's where the habanero sauce comes in. Okay.
Okay.
And So we
God
start
damn
talking
it.
and everything, and then Memorial Weekend happens.
Yeah.
They go to Michigan Adventures.
This is this year, right? Just a couple weeks ago.
Just a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Memorial Weekend happened. This motherfucker gets on one knee. Finally proposes to her. Because here's how I see it. He's only doing that because he knows that she is about to like be gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's only doing whatever he can do just to keep her to stay.
Yeah.
And that's not right. Dude, the guy literally, like what you said, mentally neglects her.
Yeah.
And emotionally, just her whole body is just covered in neglect because of this fucker. He doesn't even call her beautiful or anything. Like, God, if that was my girl, dude, I'd tell her every fucking day.
That's what.
He didn't even ask permission for her family, dude. Like, this
Yeah.
motherfucker just did it and goes, "Hey, I want to propose to you." Just gets on one knee, and she said yes, unfortunately, but her reaction was shocked. She said that she cried not because she was happy, because she was sad. Because she didn't want to say no in front of all those people. You know, and then later on they finally talked about it and the guy fucking flipped out. This is where he starts assuming shit.
Okay.
And so, whatever, and then some shit happens with me and my family. My brother tried to commit suicide. Yeah, that shit was fucked.
Really?
He's going through some shit.
Who?
Hey,
Oh, okay.
dude, he's going through some shit. And so
Damn, really?
Huh?
Damn, really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you can't just tell me that right now, because I gotta talk. I gotta hear this now.
I will later.
Oh,
And,
fuck.
After this.
So, I'm over there. I lose my shit because I run into my brother's apartment and he has a fucking handful of pills, dude. Got a cup of water in the other hand. Like, the motherfucker's about to just down himself. I freaked out. Smacked the pills out of his hand. I was like, what the fuck you doing, dude? Like, what's going on? Talk to me. Because he randomly texted me at like 7:30 at night and goes, "I love you. Don't forget that." Whatever, just out of the blue, just sends me that. And then here comes my whole family, mom, dad, brothers texting me, "Yo, did he text you this saying he loves you?" And I was like, Jesus fuck. So I'm on the highway now. I'm bolting like 100 miles an hour. I'm going on the side of the highway. I'm fucking get there in like 15 minutes. From Hudsonville all the way to Walker in like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Right to where?
To right there on 4 Mile Alpine.
Really? Damn. That's a fucking... Okay. All right.
But, dude, my gas went from a quarter tank to E quick. Mm-hmm. And so after that, I tell her, I was like, "Yo, dude," and this is where like I was like, "Hey, dude, like I feel like we should be distant because you know your boyfriend's kind of freaking out." And I thought about it. I was like, "Hey, dude, like we should really try to like control our talking, like talk a little less, you know." But I just love talking to her so much, I couldn't stop. Like, we literally talk about the color blue for, like, fucking an hour if we wanted to.
Why blue is blue?
Yeah, like, you know, like, what's so cool about blue? And, like, that's what we would talk about. So I told her, I was like, "Hey, dude, like, this just happened." She goes, "Are you okay? Like, you want to meet up?" I was like, "That would be very much appreciated." She goes, "How you doing?" I was like, "I'm losing my shit. I'm in my car. I thought I lost my brother. I thought, you know, like I was going to walk in on him fucking dead as shit."
Yeah.
But thank God, I got there in time. I stopped him. And, you know, and so I meet up with her and she hugs me and I just break down. I told her, I was like, "I'm never going to cry in front of you, so have fun trying to do that." And I bawled my eyes out. I let loose. She basically picked me up. She literally was holding me that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And she was there for everything. And we hugged and everything, you know. We hugged and shit got real. Like, I'm fucking bawling my eyes out on her shoulder. She's saying it's okay, everything's gonna be good. Just gotta believe you're a strong person. You can do this, you know. And, like, she helped me. And so whatever, like we're literally hugged the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she never let go. She didn't even want to let go. I felt it. Like I would like let go, you know, but she wouldn't. And I was like, damn, that's good shit. Like that's a woman you have to keep in your life.
Yeah.
Like someone can be there for you, and just stay there and not say a word to you and just hold you while you're breaking down. Like that's the woman right there, dude.
Yeah.
Any person that can do that, you gotta have them in your life. You gotta keep them.
Yeah.
You don't neglect that.
Is that
You
when
don't
you came to
abuse that.
realization that that's what you wanted?
Yeah, like that when she was there for me, that was like, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I fell right there, and she picked me up, and I wanted her to keep holding me. So we were with each other for like 45 minutes, and then I pick her up, put her in a truck, just little gay bullshit, and and then we hug in her truck, and God, dude, I just love her. Oh, we also went on walks.
Oh, you said it.
You
just said it.
Both of you just
You just said it.
I
said it.
I guess, dude.
What do you mean you guess? You just said it.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit. Wow.
Like we would walk with each other. When we go on walks, she was trying to like help me with my weight,
Mm-hmm.
I realized I was 340 pounds. I was like, fuck that. I was like, I'm on a strict diet now. The beer ain't helping, but I love it. But
wow, same.
True.
So yeah. So
We're all big guys.
Yeah, we're all big except for Taylor.
Beer is like the second
Beer's
greatest thing.
kryptonite.
He's like the second greatest thing in the world besides pussy.
Pussy.
And weed.
Pussy,
And
money,
weed.
weed.
And money. Money over everything, though. That's some
Cream.
weird shit.
Cream, cash rules everything around me. But
All right.
So yeah, I pick her up and put her in a truck, and we're
We
hugging.
don't have copyright for that.
Shut the fuck up. So I pick her up, put her in a truck, and we hug, and we let go of each other. She goes, I almost just kissed you right there. I was like, I wouldn't have stopped it.
That's a sign. You didn't kiss her after that? Don't, dude. Come with the, dude. What the
I
fuck?
went in for another hug.
What the fuck?
I know. I fucked it up. Like I had so many.
This
chances.
is like the fucking fourth time you fucked it up. This
yeah.
was like the fucking now. This like you need to do it. Meow.
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 And yeah.
She even said it. Damn, dog. What the fuck?
And that was the last time I saw her.
Was that like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
You talked to her since? You guys talk every day? Still?
Rarely.
You don't talk really?
Because now this is where shit gets real. He goes he flipped out. He fucking went balls to walls. He went through her phone, started going through Snapchat, and we had like we were drunk once. Like she doesn't drink. She rarely gets drunk. So 2 beers, 2 Bud Lights, she's fucking climbing the wall. And so we start talking, and I was like, honestly, I'm going to take advantage of this moment. And I asked her, I was like, can I take advantage of this moment? She goes, yeah. I was like, I'm going to ask you a question. I was like, I want you to answer to me truthfully and respectfully. Like, how do you feel about me? What am I to your life? And then I took screenshots.
Oh, shit.
Get them out, dog.
We got
Read
the
them
hard
off.
evidence right here.
Yo,
While Bryan is looking for this, I'd like to take a moment to say that I'm very happy that he's here, and keeping us locked down and focused on this interesting story. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be here. Glad you guys invited me, honestly. And here we go. She goes, I care so much about you, Bryan. You taught me a lot. That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's a show.
She goes, I love that you make me laugh all the time, except the time you made me mad. I made her mad a couple of times. Shit was funny. But she goes,
Yes.
She goes, you're the nicest guy I've ever met. Like a lot of people go by the looks. I don't. To me, you're attractive in every way. You have a great personality, and that's what makes you unique. Even though you're a little possessive at times, which I am,
Yeah.
Shit's mine, dude. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And I can say I love you because that's what I feel, and I don't ever want to hurt you or anyone else. I don't ever want to see you suffer. That really hurts me when I see someone I care about that suffers. I really wish we would have met earlier in life.
Dude, she's in love with
She's
you.
in love with you.
She's in love with you, dog. You gotta fucking call her and tell her that you fucking love her.
Right now.
Here's where...
Call her right now.
Here's where this shit gets fucking real.
Yes.
And, he texted me, by the way. He texted me.
I remember you telling me about this because I thought it was funny as fuck.
Oh, man, dude. He went fucking crazy. He called her every name in the book. Cunt, slut, cheating whore, bitch, everything. Because he has, honestly, I see where he's coming from. He goes, you're cheating on me, you're fucking Bryan. You're fucking, like, he even goes off the wall and goes, you're fucking your ex still. You're still talking to your ex. The dude's in Mexico.
I was saying, that fool
He's been in Mexico for like 14 years.
No, we live in Michigan, cuz. He's in Mexico.
Like,
that ain't even close.
What the fuck are you thinking? Why are you assuming? Like, I understand. Like, with me, texts are deleted.
Yeah.
We hang out when he's not there. I understand that. But he has not come to me once and asked me, what are you doing with my girl? You know? Like, if that was me, I'd be like, yo, I would go right to him. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Be honest with me. Don't lie. I'm going to fuck your shit up. He has not come to me once at all throughout this whole situation. He goes right to her. He assumes, like, every time she pick up her phone, oh, is that Bryan? You're talking to Bryan? Is that why you're laughing all the time? And she will leave to go hang out with her mom. Hey. She will leave to go hang out with her mom. It's like, oh, you're going to go on nice walks with Bryan?
Damn right.
No, like, literally, as soon as she got that text, we saw each other once. And that was when she was there for me. And that's where I realized how I really felt.
Mm-hmm.
We would call each other. She would tell me all the shit he's saying. I'm over here pissed as fuck. Like, I'm just like, whatever. And this is where I fucked up. But yet again, it's like, you really can't blame me. Because she's not giving me answers.
Okay.
Because she goes, we're going to have to stop talking. I'm going to try to fix this with him. I don't want to ruin my reputation. And I don't want him to think that I'm a cheater. I respect that. I did, but I want to know. I want to, like me, when I have a question, I have to ask it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to eat me inside. That's me. My mind works at like 30,000 miles per hour an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked for one thing for me, to not text her. She would contact me. So as soon as she told me that, I was like, all right. I was hurt. I was fucking broken.
Yeah.
I was like, this is it. I was like, this is it. Like, this is, I'm never going to see her again. I'm never going to talk to her again. Next day, after she says that, she texted me, and she goes, hey, how are you? How are you holding up? I really miss you. All this stuff. It's like, it hasn't even been like 24 hours yet. And
okay.
As soon as I saw it, like, I was so broke, I saw her name, I got happy. Instant.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo. I was like, yes. I was like, yes, you know, like, it's her. Like, I'm going to text her, you know.
Yeah.
And she goes, how you doing? I'm doing fine. I really miss you. I just wanted to check up on you. Oh, and she deleted Facebook. Well, she said she did, but, you know, she just logged off of it. It just didn't go on it. And Snapchat. So she texted me on Snapchat randomly, and she goes, how you doing? All this. And I texted her, I was like, dude, I missed the fuck out of you. Like, I know it hasn't even been 24 hours, but this shit has felt like a week. I hate it. And she kept telling me she's sorry. Every text message, it was like 6 text messages. She goes, I'm sorry. And I was like, dude, I'm fucking bringing down at work. Like, I have to take extra breaks because I can't even handle myself at work. I don't know why I'm so broken. I saw this shit coming. I called it, but yet again, I'm over here tearing myself down about it. And
it's because you're in love with her.
It's not how the human mind works.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. And so she goes, you just need to understand, I'm trying to do the right thing here.
The right thing for who, though?
Because
it's not for
her.
It's
freaked
for you.
The
it's not
fuck
the right
out.
thing for her. Like,
yeah. I freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Well, it was just because she told me, don't text me. So
And
that's
then
it.
she texted you. Like,
Yeah, and she texts me and fucks me up.
yeah.
Because I thought that was fair game. She talks to me, and that's just, your mind is like, hey, she's talking to me, I'm going to talk to her now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no bueno. That wasn't good. Because I texted her, I was like, hey, that was really fucked up what you did. I understand you're going through shit and you need to do it on your own. But please don't text me if I can't text you. Like that's not fair. You say you're trying to do what's fair for everyone, but that's not right to me.
Yeah.
Like it affected me hard.
Yeah.
And so whatnot, and she sleeps. Oh, and she would always sleep in her room.
Mm-hmm.
Ass would always sleep in her daughter's room when he's drunk, because she's afraid. She doesn't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
She protects her because he doesn't. Who knows what this guy's going to do? So every night he gets drunk. So basically, she sleeps in her daughter's room most of the time.
Yeah.
Because this guy's always drunk, and so it's fucked up. Like if you can't trust the one you say you love around your daughter, if you can't trust them, are you really in love with them?
No.
I would say so. No.
Not by any means. Because if you've created a child,
yeah,
you brought a child into the world, and like
Mm-hmm.
you brought another figure who isn't her father into her life, and you're scared that he might hurt her in some way, shape, or form, then it's obviously not a good environment for her or you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I kept telling her, I was like, dude, this fucked up. Like, that ain't right.
Really?
And then I texted her, because I'm talking to my coworker at this point, because I have no one else to talk to. Like, my mind is just working its way up to just fucking me just losing my shit.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can't text her, who am I going to talk to?
Yeah.
Nobody. Like, I had to talk to somebody. That's how I am. Like, and she told me, she goes, don't text me. And I tried my best not to text her, but periodically I would. Like, hey, I would tell her what she's doing wrong. Because someone you care about is beating themselves up and trying something that they feel like is going to hope is going to work, and it's not going to work. This shit was broken. This shit's gone. Like, she can't fix this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy is going to continue to assume she's fucking me, and he's going to always assume everything she does is going to be hanging out with me. This guy is never, because this guy got fucked over by a stripper.
Yeah.
And this guy is losing his shit because...
Dog, that's his own fucking fault.
Yes.
Like, dog, you can't date a stripper and expect her to be like, man, what a... Like, I can't say
anything. The thing
anything
is,
else
like,
about
even
that,
if she
but...
says, like, oh, I'm not talking to Bryan, I'm not seeing him. Every time she goes out, that's always gonna come.
Mm-hmm. And he's gonna get pissed.
And then he's gonna get drunk, and then she's gonna come home, and she's gonna have to deal with it.
She doesn't drink.
No, I'm talking about him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you said she though.
Oh.
But yeah, no, he doesn't go out. He goes home and gets drunk. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I text her. I was like, dude, this is fucked up. I don't know what you think you're doing right, but you're contradicting yourself, because you say you're trying to do the right thing, but you're not doing the right thing because you continue to lie to him. He asked her. He goes, hey, when was the last time you talked to him? When was the last time you saw him? And she goes, I haven't talked to him in about 2 weeks. I haven't saw him in about 2 weeks. She texted me the weekend before. She texted right before the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just recent, just last weekend.
Okay.
She texted me not last Friday, like yesterday, but last Friday.
Yeah.
And she texted me, and everything was normal. Like, literally, we talked and everything was fine.
So she just went along like shit was just...
Yeah, she goes, I don't want to have Snapchat for so long. How you doing? What's going on? I was like, I'm fucking wreck. I'm still a wreck. I'm continuing to be a wreck until you're here. Until I can actually talk to you, I'm never going to be fine. And whatever, we always like do Snapchat filter stuff, and we always send it to her and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she would send me shit, and so they got into a big fight. He kicked them out. her and her daughter out
Mm-hmm.
and goes, I don't care where you go, you need to leave. It's kind of fucked up. But I understand it, because he's got a lot of shit. He was swearing at her, he was yelling, slamming doors, basically putting in a situation for her and her daughter where they don't know, they're afraid to leave because they don't know what he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of they just walked out, and then he just goes, no, you're not fucking leaving. You're staying here. Like, what the fuck are you going to do? Like, what can she do? I was worried. And she said she was trying to contact me all weekend. She thought I blocked her.
Mm-hmm.
I have everything open for her, just so I can get contact with her. And I haven't talked to her. I haven't talked to her in about a week, dude. This shit's fucking killing me. And, so Friday, she texted me and then I Snapchatted her. He hacks into her phone. This guy's smart with electronics. He hacked into her email, hacked into her Facebook, hacked into her Snapchat, deleted everything. He blocked me, deleted me, everything. He changed her passwords, everything. And she's getting message alerts. She has it where hooked up, but he tried to change the passwords, but he couldn't because she has it like where it's totally secured.
Yeah.
And she goes, "What are you doing? Why are you going through all my shit?" And she goes, "Because you're still fucking him. You're talking to him behind my back." Which she is, but she's saying she's not to protect herself.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it, but I kind of just like, but you're contradicting yourself. You say you're trying to do the right thing, but you're lying just so you can make yourself look like you're not doing anything wrong. She says she's going to stop talking to me. She still talks to me. She said she's going to stop doing anything about me. She still continues to do shit about me. What are you doing to yourself? You're hurting yourself also.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're constantly putting yourself down because you want to make everybody happy, but you can't. And she's a girl where she has to. I don't know. And so yeah, and she called. I sent her this long ass text message, and you want me to read it?
Yeah, let's hear it. Fine,
Okay.
might as well.
Okay.
There's one other beer.
Please,
Yeah, grab
please,
one.
please. So I sent her this long ass message. I was like, I know you're probably sick of seeing me texting you, all that, but what you're doing is wrong. You're trying to tell me and him and yourself you're doing the right thing when you're not. You're still lying to him. I'm sorry, S, but you can't be doing that. That shit isn't right. You're contradicting yourself. You're contradicting yourself, and that's something you told me you would never do. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My mouth is dry. The top of my mouth is hot. Yeah. I was like,
Put that into your beer.
and I was like, you're contradicting yourself, and that's something you told me you would never do. You say you love him, but you don't even trust him with your daughter when he's drunk. And he's drunk a lot. If you can't trust him with that, then that's not love. It's more of you being afraid.
That's like a life and death situation.
Yeah, like this guy will probably fucking kill her. And I'm scared to my fucking bones.
She doesn't still live with him, does she?
No, he kicked him out.
So where does she live?
After she found out that he hacked into her phone or tried to hack into her phone, she's like, I'm done. You've gone way too far. You invaded my privacy. You've done everything wrong. And she keeps telling him, like, what are you doing? What the fuck? Like, nothing happens. Like, nothing has ever happened. And everything. And I was like, he's drunk a lot. If you can't trust him, then that's not love. It's more of you being afraid. You're hiding me from him still, and that's not right for me. What about the drive we went on? What happened to all the movies we went and saw? The time you came to my house. Oh, yeah, she came to my house one time. Her and her daughter came to my house. And,
like over here?
Yeah, right out here, new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, what about breakfast, lunch, dinner? What about all the games? What about all your daughter's games? What about Holland with your family? Oh, I forgot to tell you, I even met her dad and her brother and her brother's fiance.
Really?
We went to Tulip Festival in Holland.
No shit. Just this year?
Yeah, just recently.
That's a long ago.
Yeah, shit was fun. We
Really?
looked at the fireworks. You know?
I fucking hate Tulip Festival. I fucking hate it.
You know you get like a huge fucking fine for like kicking a tulip.
Yeah.
It's
like
like
crazy.
$3,000.
Yeah, it's
What
fucking
the
crazy.
fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, I
Yeah,
ain't never
yeah.
going to Holland.
Yeah,
And I
dead ass.
was like, man, how much money? How big of a fine would you get if you just took a lawnmower and just down a whole fucking thing?
Dude, that's fucking.
The whole bed into it.
Fucking couple $100K. You're just like.
You're fucking.
That's jail time. That's
yeah,
prison.
that's probably 30.
That's federal prison if that's in
Dog.
Holland.
Just think about it. It's like 10 of those motherfuckers. That's $30K, and you're taking a whole bed. You might as well just fuck. You might as well just fucking like. I don't even know what to say after that, but like, you might as well just go fuck yourself.
Might as well rob a
I guess.
bank.
I guess.
Do
'Cause,
some
like,
crazy shit like that.
And
Yeah.
I also
Okay.
forgot to tell you guys too about Holland. Like when we went to Holland, I totally forgot about to tell you guys that. But
Jesus.
we went to Holland, and I met her brother, met her dad. Well, I met her dad at a previous game of her daughter's.
Mhm.
You know, we talked and everything. And but when we went to Holland, like I was talking to her dad. You know, we're communicating. He has a thick accent, but he can speak English, but it's it's an accent.
Yeah, it's a little broken. It's a tad.
Yeah. So like I really had like repeat yourself, please.
Mhm.
You know, whatever. And him and I we connected. We talked. We laughed. Everything. And she told me, she goes, you know how long it took for my boyfriend and my dad to actually talk and laugh like that. Like she said, it took them about a year. It took me about 5 minutes to get that connection. Me, I'm a loving guy. Like nobody can fucking hate me. I can tell you that.
Whoa. That's a lie.
Nobody can hate me.
That's a strong accusation because you haven't met everybody in the world.
And if I did, like, yo, what's up? How you doing? I'm Bryan.
And one of them would go, I don't like that guy.
And I'd be like, you know what? I respect you.
At least,
Bye.
At least one of them.
Oh, well, okay.
Prob-
We're getting technical here.
Probably only that guy.
But whatever. So, and she goes, you know how long it took for him and my dad to start talking and laughing like that? It took him a long time.
Yeah.
And fuck, dude. And then I met her brother. Her brother and I were talking and laughing and everything. She fucking shit is falling in line. Like, this is where shit should have happened. And
But you didn't kiss her.
shut the fuck up. Okay, let's just say this is the blanket.
My cigarettes.
Yes, your pack of smoke. Let's just say this is the blanket.
Fucking Newport
Some
blanket.
fucking noopies,
Noopy
dude.
love.
Some noopies.
A fucking new blanket. Yeah. I'd smoke one of those. Probably.
So,
die.
I sit over here in the back corner. Her brother and
Beautiful
her
love
brother's
it.
fiance is right here.
That's a big ass blanket.
That's
It
a
was.
small
It was like a sheet, like a king size sheet.
Uh huh.
So
Okay.
bitch is big.
Yeah.
So her brother, her
Yeah.
fiance,
Sure.
his fiance, kid, dad, mom, sister, and her daughter. Here's me.
Yep.
Because she has this whole area
Yeah. Fucked
She
it.
sits-
All right, anyway.
right next to me.
Okay.
And I'm looking like this because you gotta look back and you gotta look up.
What are you
And
looking at?
Basically, the fireworks. Oh yeah, the fireworks, dude.
Titties. I'm looking at titties.
Tits out for the boys. Tits out for the boys.
Saturdays.
Huh?
Saturdays are for the boys.
Saturdays are for the boys. But
Facts.
okay, so yeah, and my arms are back here. She got a little close.
Mhm.
Kept getting closer and closer.
She loves
Basically,
you.
damn near her head is in my shoulder.
She loves you, dude. She
But
does.
so whatever, you know. Oh, and I randomly texted her that Monday after she texted me after that Friday. She texted me that we went out a whole weekend,
Mhm.
and she said she was trying to contact me because he was freaking out, but she found out that.
Okay. That's a nice little chain.
Yeah, what happened?
I wish you would have.
I have to burp. So
That would have been tight.
I know.
And
a burp thing.
she said she was trying to contact me all weekend, but she couldn't because he blocked me off of her phone.
You know,
She thought I blocked him. Her.
Black
She
chair.
thought I blocked her, but I didn't. It's like, fuck no, dude, my shit is open for you.
you know what you gotta do, man?
Huh? What?
You gotta just go to her and just tell her, like, listen, be done with that guy. You and I connect on such a better level.
7 years
Who gives a fuck, man? He's a shitty dude. 70, dude. Okay, you could be married to somebody for fucking 25 years, and you could meet a person that you are more in love with and have a better connection, and you could figure that out in 2 days.
Yeah.
Just because time doesn't mean anything, man. It's all about love. It's all about your feeling. It's all about the connection that you guys have between your consciousness, you know?
I hear ya.
If you feel a certain way about her, and she told you, you know, I love your personality, I love you, you're such a great guy, all this shit, you fucking mean something to her, man.
Tell her that.
You tell her that.
I tell her every time. I tell her how much I care about her.
Tell her in person. Just be like,
She won't.
Just say, I need to see you. This has to happen.
I tried.
Okay.
I told her, I was like, dude, I need to see you. I need to know what the fuck is going on.
Can't call her a dude.
Huh?
Can't call her a dude. You don't call her a dude, do you?
What? No, she calls me dude. But
she calls you dude still?
Yeah. Everybody calls everybody dude.
Yeah, dude. Fuck,
I call my fucking mom dude.
Yeah.
I call my mom bro sometimes.
What?
So, yeah,
bro,
dude, what's up, bro?
I call my mom dog. Like, what's up, dog?
No. But,
Oh, shit.
so I told her, I was like,
shit.
dude, I need to see you. Like, I need to know what's going on. What you're going to do with me. What you're going to do with your life. I need to know. She goes, hold on. Let me ask my mom. She had to ask her mom permission to see me. Oh, she lives with her mom now that she moved out.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
She lives with her mom now. And, whatnot. So she goes, hold on, let me ask my mom. And she goes, my mom doesn't think it's a good idea that we should see each other. It's too soon.
Too soon.
I was like, all right, whatever. Then have a good day. Like, because I'm not going to find out through text message. This shit is out of control.
Yeah.
I want to see you. I want to see your body language. I want to ask you a question, and I want to be there to actually understand. I want to feel what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
She won't give me the chance. She won't give me the opportunity. And, so whatnot.
So she's afraid. She knows what she's feeling, but she's afraid of it.
Yeah.
Well, and she's afraid that he's going to be there.
Who?
Him. The dude will literally he probably parks outside of her mom's apartment.
That's when you go to him and you say, all right.
I told her, like, dude, I want to talk to the guy. I want to tell him
No,
what's going on.
don't talk to him. Just get in the fucking same room with him and just fucking unload on him. Just whoop the fuck out of him, man. Like, you have to.
Violence isn't always the answer, but like it seemed like this.
In a case like this, where some guy is just so shitty towards a woman, you have to.
I feel like an ass beating is in order.
For real.
For this guy.
Like,
Exactly,
but like,
man.
And he's trying to tell her to be an adult and stop running away from your feelings.
How about you stop drinking and stop being a fucking stupid fuck ass and get your fucking head out of your own ass and grow up and be a fucking man.
Oh, she told me that he stopped. He stopped drinking for a week. He started texting her good morning. He started saying good night, do all this lovey-dovey bullshit.
Yeah, 'cause he ain't
And
getting
as
pussy.
soon as that weekend happened, he hacked into her phone and found out that I Snapchatted her. And she goes, "You're still talking to him. You're still doing all this stuff with him." And went right back into it. But that is how it's going to be for the rest of your life if you're still going to be with him.
that's how it's like. It's gonna be a never-ending cycle.
Yeah. Like,
The only way it
I
ends.
think he's
is
not over his ex.
The only
He
way,
isn't.
the only way that ends is someone fucking ends up in jail or dead. That's how it's gonna end.
And I told her, I was like, dude, I tell you, if he hacks into my phone, if I ever find out that he is, I know where they live. I know where he lives. I was like,
Yeah, we can pull up.
I don't need you guys. I got this. But
You can pull
I
up.
told her, I was
I'm
like,
gonna be there.
I told her, I was like,
Even if I don't know if I'm watching.
I told her, I was like, if I ever find out he hacks into my phone, if I ever find out he comes within so close.
Wow.
Woo! Thunder and lightning.
That was a mean thunder.
And I told her, I was like, if he ever comes in within me, like, I'm not holding back. And she goes, I understand. If he ever texts you, don't text him. And I was like, fuck that. I'm done. Like, I've tried everything I can do for you. Like, I tried to stop talking to you, but I can't because you don't give me no answers, and I need answers now. That's why I keep texting you.
Yeah, you need closure.
Yes, I need closure. She won't give me closure. She says, just wait. Be patient. I've been patient for 2 years. Like, I need to know what's going on. How do you feel? Just let me know. She will not give me the. She go. I asked her. I was like, how do you feel towards me? And after all the shit in text.
Yeah.
I have it on my phone in text how she feels about me. She goes, I never had feelings for you. I'm sorry if I ever I led you on. I'm sorry if I said anything that made it look like I was flirting with you or anything. I was like, that's bullshit. It's like, no. When we would leave each other, she would touch my face. She would come up to me and rub my face. I would rub her face.
What the?
Like it's
Hold
like,
on a second. Hold on a second.
Not like
What?
literally just like rub.
Like go like do one of those.
Like one of the things where you like pull our chin in for a kiss type of deal.
Okay.
We would do that to each other. Like she would like come up to me and like do that to me, and like just rub the side of my face. You know, just like I would just like.
You don't just do that to people you're fucking
yes.
With. You know what I'm saying?
You don't do that to people you say you're friends with.
Like no, I'd be like, why would you do that? We ain't like that. You know what I'm saying?
I remember one time she was trying to leave. Like I grabbed her hand and I pulled her back in for a hug, and she goes, "That's never happened to me before." I was like, "Well, fuck, I'm your man."
Uh-huh.
So what is like the end result with this? Are you gonna stop talking to her, or are you gonna try?
I haven't talked to her in about a week. I forced myself.
So is this it, or is it like? Are you still gonna wait around?
I asked myself this question.
You need to either call her or text her. You call her, she doesn't answer. You gotta text her, but like.
She doesn't want me to do that because
she
feels
man?
Like she has.
It's not about that anymore. Fuck that.
It's not about that
your
shit.
fucking own mental health.
It's about yourself now. Like she can't just be like. You've waited around. You said for 2 years, right? You can't just like it's either like you say yeah, like either you gotta make a choice. Like it's shitty, but like you can't just keep doing this shit. That's not how shit should go. You know, you can't treat someone she obviously loves. Then what you said, it's obvious. You can't just fucking.
That's what Helen Keller could tell.
You can't. It's just like you can't just like. She's gonna regret it. She's gonna eventually. If you do that, so it's either me. You know, you gotta do something here. You can't just fucking. You can't live life like this. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
God damn, I'm too fat. This is why I'm losing weight, dude. This is why I'm on a diet.
You gotta tell her, like, it's now or never, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm wasting my own time. We're wasting our time. You're ruining my mental health, which is, like, it's more, mental health, to me, is more important than physical health.
Oh, I agree.
She is ruining me mentally.
Like, you can't.
Okay, you realize that's a problem then. So then you have to move on.
You either gotta tell her this is it, or you gotta, or this is it, or is this.
Like,
or
it's either we get together and we try to make something, or I'm doing what I have to do in my life.
You can't just let someone control your fucking mind.
She keeps telling me to be patient.
You can't be patient no more. It's been 2 years. How much more patient can you get?
Well, are you gonna be patient till you're fucking 35, dog?
Oh shit! I forgot to tell you guys something. That shit. So, one time, she Snapchat. This is something friends don't do to other friends.
Snapchat me that pussy.
No.
If it's cool.
What the fuck?
Shout out Yo Gotti.
Is that for something? What's that from?
It's a song.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yo Gotti, down in the DMs.
Go down in the DMs.
Yo, shout out to Yo Gotti.
Yeah,
hit me up for a feature.
So, she Snapchats me. She goes, hot tub time, and she sends me from the cleavage up, whatever.
Okay.
I was like, oh, hot damn. You know, I was just like, hello. And next Snapchat is from her belly up. Fucking her boobs in like a fucking bikini top.
What cup?
Huh?
What's her cup size?
She is about 130 pounds. She's like 5'1". And she says she has C's, but I tell you, them are D's.
she says she has C's, but let me tell you, them are D's.
Putting that on a t-shirt.
Dude, I'm not kidding.
Put that on a t-shirt.
She's got nice jugs. It's me being a man.
I haven't heard that since I was like 14. Like, she has such nice jugs, dude.
She has nice jugs.
But
that's classic.
She's got a lovely rack. She does. Like,
Fuck.
and then, yeah, like who the fuck just goes and she goes, you like this? Like, she goes, is this better? As like the little catch, and I was like, are you? Yeah, like that's dope shit. It's like, I was like, send me more, you know. I was just kidding though, but she didn't send me more. Then we got into a talk. I was like, just honestly, if I get sent those, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah.
If you could what those?
If I get sent, like if somebody sends it to me, you know,
I get it.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, goddamn, just don't stop. But I don't want her to be like that. I feel like that's trashy in a way, you know. But again, if you send it to me, guess what? You can't take that back. So I'm going to take advantage of it. So I was like, damn. I was like, got lovely boobs.
All right, perfect segue.
So like, who the?
You have fucking tits or ass, man?
Huh?
Tits or ass?
Depends on the day.
No.
Honestly, I'm more of an ass guy.
Same.
Both.
Dude,
Yeah, you can't say both.
I say both.
You can't say both.
I say both because I see women as fucking higher than anything, man.
They control the world.
I love women. I don't even want to. I can't even say it, man. I can't even fucking say what I want to say.
Why not?
I can't, dude. I love women of every shape and size and color and. Goddamn.
And ass, she has a nice little tight butt. It's like it's nice for a little girl. For as little
nice.
she is.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. Her body, like, she's so beautiful. Like, and she said the last time he's told her
Puppy
that.
love.
I told her, I was like, dude, just like, I fucking love everything about you. And here she goes, I can't talk to you. I gotta fix myself. And
Say, alright, me too. And then boom.
I'm never gonna say goodbye to her.
No, not. It's not forever, man. You know.
I don't ever want to say it to her. That's just me.
You're not saying goodbye. You're saying.
I'll see you later.
See you later. But
See
it has to
you
be.
again.
It has to be like that, but I don't want it to be.
I know.
And she goes, "Oh, what were you planning? You were planning on us breaking up and me going right to you right after?"
No.
I was like, "No. Yes, I wanted you guys to break up because the shit was bound to happen these past 3 years."
And it's toxic for you.
Huh?
Even if it's toxic for her,
Yes.
like even if you guys didn't get together, say like, but she was out of that relationship, at least she's not in that fucking relationship anymore. You know,
Yeah.
at least that toxic, like all that toxic shit isn't in her life.
Yeah, I got relieved when she told me like she was done. Like she said that was it, and I was just like, I understand, you know, just like I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna tell me to not talk to you. I'm gonna do what you want because I've always wanted what you wanted.
Yeah.
And like I was honestly relieved from our last conversation last week. But I know it has to happen because I'm gonna have to let her go for now.
Yeah.
But it fucking tears me apart because I never wanted to let her go in the first place. I never wanted to go this far. This shit should not have gone far.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he is putting it all on her, and that's not fair. It's all of our faults. It's my fault because I kept proceeding. I kept antagonizing it. I kept saying, okay, you need to do this, this, and this. Because it's not helping you because of this, this, and this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to guide her to the right way.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it over... I'm stretching it out when I should have just told her, like, hey, dude, leave the guy. He's fucked up. He disrespects you. And he doesn't even care for your daughter. He doesn't go to anything. He doesn't even talk to her. He doesn't even ask her how her fucking games go.
Yeah.
Like, S has to tell her. She has to tell him everything. He won't even ask a damn question. Communication's out the window. Trust is out the window. Love, that shit was gone years ago. And now I'm over here having to try to fix myself because I fell for her.
Well, the thing is, like, with her, it's like, she is scared to leave. She is, like, you know...
Who can blame her?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's it's really shitty because not only women, men in rare cases also are put in this situation where it's like, when I met you, it was perfect, but 2, 3 years later, you put everything on me. I'm always wrong. I'm always bad. I always do everything wrong. And if I try to leave, it's no, I love you. Come back, come back, come back.
That's how it is.
But then it's like, so I come back, and then it's you're worthless. You're nothing. You always fuck up. All this bullshit again. It's the endless cycle, like Taylor was talking about. Like, it's not gonna end, like you said, unless somebody ends up in jail or somebody dies.
That's what everything negative leads to.
She has to move on before it gets to that. Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm going to give her space. I have to. I have no control over this.
But don't only give her space for her, man. Do what you have to
do it for yourself.
Yeah, that's why I've been working out. Like ever since ever since the last time I talked to her was last week. I haven't I worked out every day. I took today off because I'm sore as shit. Like I can't even walk up and down the stairs without feeling I'm going to collapse. Like, ugh.
Fucking feel you there.
And I'm bettering myself. Like I fucking hit myself in the face with little access parts for my part. Mm-hmm. Fucking whipped my shit, dude. I thought my neck was broken. And then that was almost like an epiphany. I was like, dude, I gotta get my shit together. I gotta work out. Fucking weighed myself at 340. I was like, fuck that. I remember I was half of my size 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, 100 pounds later. Sorry. 4 years ago, I was 100 pounds later.
I got a great quote. One of my favorite rappers, Drake. One of his songs, my favorite song that he's ever put out is called Too Much, from Nothing Was the Same. One of his lines, he says, "In dire times, when you need signs, when they appear." You hear what I said? In dire times, when you need signs, when they appear. And that's one of the truest shit I've ever heard. Damn. You're in some deep shit. That's when everything that you need to come help you out, it will help you in life later on. You don't see it right now, but if you reflect on it, it'll help you out in the long run. And maybe you see it now, because I've lived that shit. I know exactly what you're talking about now. After I've lived that, know what I had to do and do that, this and that, whatever. This might be a fucking thing for you. Maybe it was fucking broke your neck. Whatever the fuck it may be. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it may is, but it made you think fuck, I need to do something else. That might be it. You're right there. That's one of the truest things I've ever fucking heard. That's another thing. That's why I love rap music. That's a different topic, obviously.
Dude, rap music, it shit gets deep.
That's a perfect segue.
Yeah.
I've been beating the shit out of myself this whole month.
Yeah.
Literally, I've averaged about 25 to 30 hours a week of sleep.
I can't even get that much sleep, dog. I'm fucking. Last night I went to bed, I got home. I don't know what the fuck time it was. I went to bed 3, woke up at 6:30. I was like, shit, cuz I gotta go to the bathroom.
But I wake up at 3:30 every day for work. And I don't go to bed until 12, 1 o'clock.
I don't know how you do that.
My mind can't stop running. I always think about her. I'm worried.
You should meditate, man.
Yeah.
I used to meditate a lot, and you just sit down, put some background noise on, maybe some really calming music, maybe a fan, whatever.
That's what.
Or just nothing.
Yeah, or okay, legit. You have trouble sleeping. One night, I was in a CLS class, College Learning Strategies. Yeah. One time, and we're talking about like you said, meditating and shit. She put on this some background music, some waves hitting or air blowing, shit like
waves
that.
Waves, rocks, all that jazz.
It's it's so comforting, right? Fucking, I about fell asleep in the class. I was like, shit.
It's not really
deep breaths in, but it led you on a meditation. You take a deep breath in, deep breath out. You hear these waves hitting these rocks, all the other sounds, these calming sounds. You're like, holy shit, I'm ready to fucking go to sleep. Yeah. It helps you clear your mind, and that's what. Yeah, meditating is a great thing.
Just sit down somewhere. Sit on the floor. Sit on not a chair, nothing. Just sit on the floor. Cross your legs and just close your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and just think, man. And your mind will just go blank.
Mm-hmm.
and you'll just be there, and you'll just be there for a while, and eventually you just open your eyes, and you'll feel great, you know.
The shitty thing is, like, her voice and her presence was my meditation. I forgot about everything when I was with her. I was like, damn.
It's not your meditation, man. It's your medication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Her love was my drug. Fucking hate
Who
it.
fucking sings that song? It's like Katy Perry.
Yeah. Your love is my drug.
That's a good song.
No, that's Kesha, dog.
No, yeah, Kesha.
Yeah.
Kesha.
Oh,
I
it
came here,
was.
Kesha. Yeah.
I was like singing in my head. I was like, oh shit, that shit was a jam, kind of like low key. My love, my love.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I want to. I have to say goodbye for now.
You legit need to tell her that, like, right now, you guys clearly love each other. It's not fuck anyone in the world can tell that.
It's
not.
either we work on it or we move on for now.
Well, there's no. She's some
Work-
fucked up reason she's still trying to fix it with him.
Then move on, man. Fuck that. I'm sorry, but like, if she's trying to fix it with that dude, move.
It's
the
not
fuck
very
on.
like.
It's not worth it, man. Like,
Eventually, because she's gonna ruin her own life doing that, and then she's gonna bring you down with you.
and
You know
it's
what
just
I'm
gonna
saying?
keep you. It's gonna keep you down and down and down and down. When in life, fuck off. When in life you want to just
That's
go
a
up
great
and
song.
up and up, true. But you gotta go. You want to go up and up and up and up. Dude, fucking. One of my teachers told me in high school, life's a fucking uphill journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has its fucking twists, its turns, its fucking roadblocks, but it's fucking uphill, man. And it's a fucking marathon, not a sprint. So you gotta you gotta figure out what you have to do.
I fucking love that quote. Life is a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly.
Everything takes time. It's like the
Exactly.
fucking tortoise and the hare story.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Everything takes
the
time.
hair hauls ass. But by
Right off the rip, but after that, he gets distracted with shit. And the tortoise is steady, maintains his shit, does what he's got to do.
Yeah.
And then he reaches.
And that's how you have to take
Yeah.
life, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, that's the whole story right there.
Alright. So
It's now Sunday.
it's now Sunday, and we're just re-recording an outro.
Because it was shitty. I don't really know. We never listened to it.
Well, it was shitty. We were drunk by then, so.
Yeah. Anyway, that was Saturday. We heard our good friend Bryan talk a pretty crazy story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was it. That was the first episode.
Thank you, Bryan, for being here. Thank you for listening, and we can't wait to bring you more content.
Yeah, for sure.
Peace.